Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today on December 3rd to bring you my December 2nd layout for December daily. So what I have here is I already have my photos cut up. I just printed off one 4x6 and I did for I don't know what they come out to, like 2x3 photos, is that what it comes out to? Because the whole sheet isn't exactly 4x6 either. So they come out a little bit smaller. But anyway, what I'm going to do is keep this layout simple. I'm just going to keep it to this one side for day number 2. And I'm being bad and I'm gluing these day 2 photos on the back of that day 1 card. So they tell you when you first start scrapbooking, you're not supposed to do that. But I was just, whatever. It doesn't really bother me to do that for something like this. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking for another piece of paper to go behind these 2 photos. And this is a photo of my husband. We went out to eat lunch yesterday. And so I snapped a photo of him with our food. And then I also snapped a close-up of just my food and my drink. Okay, so now here I am spelling out what I want my title to be for this card, and it's just going to be really simple. It's going to be lunch date. Nothing super crazy or creative, just keeping it simple, which makes it a lot easier to keep up with December daily. And I'm also going to ink the edges of the paper on this card with a, let's see, what color is it? I think it's ruby is the color. Let's see, yeah, it's ruby from Close to My Heart. And here I'm pulling off that polka dotted white and black paper so that I can ink the edges on there, and then I'm going to glue it down, and then I'm going to ink the edges on that photo mat, and then I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to spell out or put down my title. Oh, here I'm looking for my number 2 because I could not find it. I don't know what happened to it, and then I was like, oh, there it is. So then I found it. So here I'm going to glue it down with some 3-dimensional adhesive from This to That is what it's called. And I just put that there to the right side. And then I'm going to put the lunch date title down underneath the number 2. I hope that you are enjoying these videos so far. I'm a little bit behind just because life kind of got crazy, and I'm sure you all understand that. Okay, now I am going to start working on my next 2 pockets. For this top left one, I am going to use this red paper from the Simple Stories 6x6 pad. And I think that's called DIY Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to cut that down to 3x4. And then I'm thinking it needs a little bit more, it needs something behind it, I don't know what it needs. So I'm going to try this paper, try to mat the photo on there, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to just move it down, and then I'm going to use this ribbon as kind of a border in the middle of the little page. Sorry about my head getting in the way so much lately. I don't know why I keep doing that for these December daily videos. So now here I'm just going to glue these down. I'm going to reinforce them with some washi tape just to make sure that they stay down. Now I'm going to glue down the photo, and I'm going to end up putting it to the right side. I find this cute little sticker. It's a circle sticker that says Jolly on it. So I'm going to put that down right there, but then I'm going to decide that I like it on this other side because I want to include this cute little piece of chipboard that has the right side of it cut off. So I had to move my photo so that it wouldn't look funky. So here I'm just placing that down, and then I'm going to pull out my green letters, and I think these are from Simple Stories as well. And I'm just going to spell out the word yum. I don't have an exclamation mark, but I really want one, so I just use the number 1, and then I use my white Tim Holtz pen to put in the little dot for the exclamation mark. Okay, now for this card, I had a lot of journaling I wanted to do for this card, so I cut down the photo a lot so that I could fit my photo as well as my card or my journaling on there. I didn't want it to be plain though, so I used a piece of scrap paper, which turned out to be perfect. And then I'm going to use this ribbon again and just have it run down the far left side of this little card. And this works out amazing and turns out great. Super, super simple layout, nothing crazy and drastic. And I'm just going to glue down all of these pieces and make sure that everything is lining up right. And then I'm going to glue down a little bit more of that ribbon, glue down the photo. And then now here you'll see kind of my perfectionist come out in me. So I'm thinking I want to do journaling all down the right side of that card. So I'm trying to find a scrap piece of paper, and I don't have one except for this piece. I mean, I do have one. I didn't want to go searching forever though. So here I'm just cutting this piece up, and I'm going to washi tape it together. Is that crazy or what? I am super crazy sometimes. So here I am just going to draw lines to make sure I don't go over where I need to be. And then here I'm going to Facebook, because I did post these photos on Facebook yesterday, December 2nd, and so I was looking for the post so that I could remember exactly what had happened. So this photo, I don't know if you can tell, but Tinian, this is my youngest, my 6-year-old, he is wearing one sock on and one sock off. And so my journaling, let me pull it out just so that I don't mess it up. So it says, "My funny boy, I found his sock on the chair at his table, or at the table. He said, that one got all itchy, so I took it off. Ha ha. Love him so much." Here in this photo, he is pretending to be a giraffe like his teacher taught him. So during dinner, he was talking about how his teacher was teaching him how to be a giraffe or something like that. I think she was just, having a silly conversation with them or something, and she was like, this one is a giraffe and this one is a monkey, and he was like showing me all of these different positions, and I just thought that was super funny. So here I am happy with how it came out on the scrap piece of paper. So I am writing it out, and it works out perfectly. It makes me so happy when it works out perfect, because I'm not always the best journaler, and the journaling doesn't always work out for me. And so doing it this way, where I write it out on a scrap piece of paper, it kind of helps me visualize. It helps me visualize what it's actually going to turn out and look like, and it makes me feel a little bit better about doing my handwriting on my pages and journaling cards and things. So I think that's going to be the end of my layout, because that's my last card. Thanks so much for watching today, you guys. It was a super quick video. I will try to be back tomorrow. No promises, because it is the weekend, and it has been kind of a crazy weekend. But I will definitely be back on Monday if you don't see me tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.